I completely forgot to shoot this video. I was gonna do it last week, but I don't know, I just got sidetracked or something. I wanted to talk about using the Evolve 30Ms at my last wedding. I've had them out twice. And you always question whether or not you're doing the right thing if you bring a smaller system than you'd normally bring. I mean, normally at this particular venue, I would bring the Evolve 50s and they would be just fine. So the 30M was kind of a leap of faith. I thought I'd bring them and see how it worked out, and they worked out really well. The cool thing about these speakers is with my sound objectives, which is to create a really good hotspot on the dance floor and conversation areas in the rest of the room, is that it does exactly that. There was no place in this venue, which by the way was odd shaped, where you couldn't hear the music. But everywhere in the venue, including the dance floor, you could still talk and you didn't have to scream over that mid-range. And I'm rolling footage over here, as you can see, full dance floor. There's nobody there saying it's not loud enough. And I got compliments on the sound. These were unsolicited compliments on the sound, especially during cocktail, where you have things at a lower volume. The mothers commented on the system. They said, boy, this sounds so nice. I can hear the music, but I don't have to scream at anybody. They recognized that and they appreciated that. And I think anytime that you get unsolicited compliments on anything, be it your lighting or your sound or your setup, that's pretty cool. I mean, if you ask people, hey, how does it sound? And they say, it sounds great, that's different. But if people just walk up to you and say, hey, I really like how this sounds, that's pretty cool. Another thing about either the 30 or the 50 is that you don't realize a lot of echo with these speakers. So when you're using like a two-way top cab with a horn, the horn's kind of a long throw thing, and what happens sometimes is that horn will throw so far it'll bounce off something, either the ceiling or the wall in front of you or whatever. You don't really realize an echo with any column array as much as you would with something like a two-way top with a horn. Now the event I'm doing on August 12th has 160 people, so I'm thinking to myself, I need to bring something larger than the 30M. But after talking to the DJ who I'm doing the subcontract for, who's familiar with this venue, he's saying, you know what, no, I think that you're good with that 30 because I wouldn't bring anything bigger than a 10. If I try to throw more sound at this particular venue, I get terrible echo. And 30 doesn't really cause a lot of echo. So bringing that, and the way the room is shaped with my sound objectives, again, hotspot on the dance floor, conversation areas elsewhere, will be alright. Now again, leap of faith. Now, once I do the event, I may come back and tell you that, you know what, it was a mistake, I should have brought the 50s, but I kind of doubt it. These 30s are a lot more impressive than I gave them credit for out of the box. I used them at the DJ NTV DJ convention in Vegas in the chill room, and I was impressed with them, yet I was still, somehow trained to think that I just need bigger speakers and more sound at some of these events, but these are working out very, very well for what I do in my objectives. I mean, you almost have to throw yourself into these situations and do these leaps of faith to see if something will work or not, and that's exactly what I'm doing on the 12th. Just like I did in the last two gigs, and so far I am not disappointed. So far, 30M, cool. We're going to go 160 this time and see how it goes, but I'll let you know how that goes when we do it. So stay tuned for that video next month. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Practice and enjoy.